We're in the sculpture park here along the Windsor waterfront at the Detroit Free Press Flagstar Bank Marathon. The story is the numbers. Over 16,000 people are running the marathon, the half marathon, the relay, or the 5K on this beautiful sunny day in Detroit and Windsor.
To the map. Big aid station coming around the corner for you, something to look forward to. Hey guys, how are you doing? Hi Jay. Want me to take that for you? Alright, you get that back. Hey! You want that?
Hey! Hi! We're here with a couple of folks who've run the Detroit Free Press Flagstar Bank Marathon more than once. In fact, over here we have Mitch, who's run it more than a dozen times. Say hi, Mitch.
Hello.
And to my immediate left is Jeff Gaft, who's run it 27 out of 29. Is that right?
Tomorrow we'll make 27.
Tomorrow will be 27. Wow. So I imagine both of you have run a couple of different courses. Mitch, tell us a little bit about some of the earlier ones.
Like I said, I really liked running out when we ran out to Grosse Pointe. We started on Belle Isle, or finished on Belle Isle, and ran out to Grosse Pointe.
I missed her, so I wanted to...
Hi, how are you? My name is Gary Blanche. I'm from the Running Factory over here on the Canadian side in Canada. We're here at mile number 6 aid station. Been doing this for about 8 years now. We got a great crew of people that come out and do it every year. A little cold this morning. Things are a little difficult setting up the cups on the tables and getting that water poured, but we're good and we're ready for that first wheeler.
Runners on the Ambassador Bridge and along the Windsor waterfront and also on Belle Isle have had a chance to see some of the river traffic. Earlier, they saw a fireboat, and they've also had a chance to see tankers such as this one, the David Norton, on its way to Lake St. Clair on the Detroit River. Jeff, what are some of the courses that you remember that you've especially liked?
Well, I've liked them all actually, and I can't remember anything specific about any of them, except for it's always been interesting, and we've always enjoyed running through the tunnel.
Well, tell us about running through the tunnel, because a lot of people think it's kind of you're competing with the cars, but you're not.
No, the tunnels have been closed for an hour, at least an hour, and they blow out all the exhaust. And the only thing about the tunnels, you can kind of get warm inside there. That's probably about the best thing.
Do you ever yell in the tunnel?
No.
No? No? But you hear people yelling.
Oh, yes, sure.
Yes, 'cause it's one of the traditions.
I don't understand why they're yelling in the tunnels.
Because it echoes, right? Well, one of my favorite parts is actually running the Windsor waterfront. What would you say one of your favorite parts is, Jeff?
Well, I always remember going by the casino right there, and then I know that we're pretty much out of Windsor and we're about to hit the tunnel.
And how about you? What's one of your favorite parts?
I guess coming out of the tunnels when the most of the people are together, that's when the crowds are there. That's when you get the biggest push, I guess, from the crowd, is when you come out of the tunnel.
We're on the Windsor waterfront, right across the Detroit River from Belle Isle. The runners here are passing around the 30K mark, or 18.6 miles. In fact, it's about 2 hours and 15 minutes into the marathon. The winners will have finished already. And as you can see, we have a pretty stiff wind on this sunny day in Detroit and Windsor. The Whitecaps are kicking up, and the runners are dealing with a fairly stiff wind as they'll head back from Belle Isle down through Indian Village and back to finish at Ford Field.